Good morning. Hey, we're just getting started over here. Sunday, SWAMPTACULAR SPLASHFEST 2025, number 21 is live and in effect. Speaking of in effect, it's the holiday bonus right now. Memorial Day, right? I think it's one of them holidays. Either way, we got a bonus right now. 50% bonus loot. Hey, Ishiwatari and the dude. Good morning. You're just in time. Look at this. Look at this full bag situation over here. I gotta do something. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. Yeah. I'm off work. Excited. It'd be a good day to get some work outside done, I think. Not today though, because look, we're doing some work inside. Some EverQuest work, you know? Somebody's got to do it. All right, let's see what we see. This is probably dark blue. Yep. So the placeholders in this beginning section are really nice and easy for me right now. Dark blue, killable, spawn a named maybe. Hey, you know, this is good. I feel like I'm still working on skill ups, right? We're picking up right where we left off on Thursday morning. If anybody was here Thursday morning, well, first of all, thank you for being here Thursday morning, bright and early at a rise and grind session. You know, it starts 6 a.m. just like this, and it goes a couple hours. And in that couple hours, we got a few levels. I think 16 to 21 last time, right? And that was no bonus. Now we got a bonus, so I say the sky's the limit. And Mini Nisa is so true. It's so true. How you doing? Enjoying the bonus? It's so nice on red because we got our normal bonus, and then the holiday bonus hits. It's like we're all bonused up, you know? All right. Not even too far from 22, honestly, if you look at it. Yeah, let me move this out of the way a little bit. I just want to see the XP move. It's taking a while to kill. It's getting some heals, but still gonna be nice. I'm almost certain of that. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I remember last stream I went to Oasis to check the XP out over there, and it was pretty good. But the amount of time I spent running from Guck to Oasis, which was only a couple minutes, you know, that slowed me down. If I'd just been killing solidly, I probably would have dinged another time. But you know, sometimes a little running around is fun. Next level is a spell level. Shadow Step, Vampiric Embrace. One of the dots. I don't remember. It's good though. Good level. I'll take it. Probably Heat Blood or something like that. I've only leveled like a dozen Shadow Knights, so I don't know. Alright. 1 down, 2 down. One was a placeholder for Squire. Already have Squire's rare drop, Runebone Fork. Probably not something I need. You got Storm Feather yesterday? Nice. That's awesome. If you remember what time you got it at, you might be able to work out when the next one's gonna be in window too. we'll talk about that later. You know, moving in silence type behavior. Um, that's awesome. The eye patch is so good, so essential, honestly. Yeah, I'm over here just, you know, taking full advantage of the gear. I'm gonna snare this one. I'm gonna try to take out one of the other ones. All right, let's see what we see. As far as skills go, one hand slash 93, two hand slash 95, and the blunt skills are both at 1. I gotta find something blunt, start practicing. All right, let's see here. Dark blue frog. Oh, great XP. Amazing XP. I thought it was good before, but 50% better now. Yes.
Ishiwatari EQ subscribed to your channel for 4 months.
Thank you for that. I have the computer read it out. That way, you know, I never miss it. I really appreciate that, for real. With your support, I'm going to try to make this stream bigger and better every week. I've really been trying. And today, Sunday Swamptacular Splashfest 2025, number 21 is no exception. It's going to be big. It's going to be great. Number 20 was hard to beat, though, honestly. That was my favorite so far. Kanos Noobyard PvP. Oh, we went nuts. We went nuts. Alright, frog meat coming with me. Get the J boots back on. You know what I could kill too? That bard. Get my revenge on Dark Death Singer. I'm getting revenge on this guy for over 20 years. Uh, that bard NPC that hangs out just outside of Grob. Um, he killed me when I was a young troll. You know, 2.5 decades ago. I learned my lesson, but I also learned revenge. I haven't killed him in a while. He's great XP at this level. He's hard. You got to fear kite him. Um, but he's amazing XP. Well, let's kill this thing first. Yellow con. Ooh, a whole room full. All right, let's split it. All right, so let's split it. Let me go. Okay. Split it at the zone line. Whatever comes first is getting snared and left. Hopefully it's the Ton Knight. Yeah, Ton Knight. Oh, he resisted. All right, I'm going to zone. The caster was a little further back. I might be able to just... You got the armored froglock? Nice. Yeah, for the 1 year subscriber, I'm thinking of doing like a basher, like a troll guard face, you know? Um, that's my plan right now anyway. Where'd that frog go? He didn't chase me very far. Alright, maybe I can kill this one. As long as we're splitting it up, it'll make the room easier. The yellow con one, I wanted Um, Resisted the snare. I didn't feel like sticking around too much longer. I thought maybe the way the shaman was back and the one chased me up to the zone line. I'd zone out, zone back in, and just catch him. But he was fast. He turned and booked from the zone line, I guess. Must have heard about me and my technique. Okay, so there should be two in this room. Yeah. Tuck Knight, blue, Tom Knight, yellow. I'm gonna kite it back to the entrance a little bit. There we go. All right, got them both snared. Tell that guy to get lost. Dreamer Sky 1, how's it going? Welcome to the Sunday Swamptacular Splashfest 2025, number 21, and it's just getting started here just in time. I see some nice familiar faces in the Who All today. You know, love that. All right. So this Yellow Con night going down. That's the way to do it. Mini Neeson, who I see. I see you. Good to see you. I see I haven't seen any of these Willows in a while. It's good to see a Willow tune again. I see a bunch of names on there, honestly. Oof. Taking some beats from this frog. Taking some big beats from this frog. Alright. Just turn and run. That makes a lot more sense. Is this Upper Guck? It is. It's the last thing I see. Um, any exciting occurrences on the server this week? I had kind of a busy week at work. And yesterday there was like a kind of a break in the rain. Oh, hold that thought. We got to celebrate. Thing 22. First we dance, then we cheer, and we wave. You are, hey, Mini Neeson. It's a valuable skill to have. A little hide and seek on this server. Let's dance one more time. All right. Let's bow, and we'll wave, and we'll say, "Hey, you, yes, you. Hey, you, yes, you." We're just getting started. Thank you for being here. Many more levels to come. So let's just keep it pushing, you know? If you didn't think I could do it, well, that's for you. I can do it, and I will do it. Another SK, you got it. They're powerful. Um, I need I need many. I need many SKs. It's a Shadow Knight. Just another one. I love. I like warriors too, but I have a mighty need. Once upon a time, I used to have all the Shadow Knights I needed, and then a few years ago, when I came back to EQ, I found I had to start fresh. Well, I'm starting fresh. And Mini Neeson gets it exactly. It's the Harm Touch Revolver. How you heal on warp? Cobalt breastplate or bandages, some sort of regen. It can be rough. The best way is probably just don't take the damage in the first place because healing sucks. But you know, in a group, it's nice. It's a little early for a group right now. Yeah, yeah. Mini Neeson gets it. Group with a cleric. Just get that complete heal every now and again. All right, level 22 is a spell level. I do want to go get my spells. Whoop. Bunch of blue cons here. You haven't seen too many groups. Hey, it might happen today. The Sunday Swamptacular Splash Fest has been really good and great and fun turnout. Yeah, a couple good spells. I would call them good for PvP. Oh yeah, Engulfing Darkness. That's huge, honestly. Right now I'm using Clinging and oof, it's weak. Um, but if it's just gonna get resisted anyway, I'd rather cast Clinging than Darkness than Engulfing. But you know, if you're planning on landing it, I like the Engulfing. Loot. There is an XP bonus every day on red, a slight one, but right now across all the P99 servers, there is in fact bonus loot and XP. Um, 50% to each right now, so that's nice. That's really nice. Hold on, hold please. I am taking some beats here. Maybe too much beats. I need a clicky. I need a clicky that works indoors. I don't have anything to reset my global cooldown in here. P99 is never going past Velius. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Um, you know, I'm a proponent of Lucklin. I wish, but there was no talk of that years ago. And I'm pretty sure there's still no plans for that, unfortunately. It would be a great one to do. I love that. Love that expansion. AA started in Lucklin. Yeah, it would have been perfect, right? We could just play P99 forever. Um, I mean, we could still play P99 forever, but you know, we stopped caring about the XP bar at a certain point. I saw an interesting point made on Reddit recently. It was similar to the point I've made with when I bust out the timeline and I start showing, you know, with visual aids, just how long ago classic EQ happened, and you know how many years we've been emulating it on P99, blah blah blah. I talk about how we're in an unclassic situation now because there was never a time with where it stayed stagnant on one expansion. Um, you know, so we're kind of in uncharted territory. And a similar argument was that there was never a time when um, the Sleeper was defeated in the Velius era. The Sleeper was defeated in 2003, um, which, several expansions passed. So to have a, you know, pre-Lucklin awoken Sleeper world is kind of weird and unclassic. But hey, whatever. I know. I'll keep coming back anyway. Don't I have a spell to sell you? What spell? All right, let me zone out. Buy these spells. Speaking of spells and selling, let me buy some spells. And I do want to kill that bard too. Fist of Karana. I don't know if I have that one. I check. You guys know about the parser for the inventory that you do slash output file space inventory, and it creates a text file with everything you have on you and in your bank. If you do that on all your tunes, and then feed those files into this parser website, it'll tell you everything you got. I don't use maps, nope. P99 doesn't have them enabled. You would have to use like a third party log scraper, which to me sounds dangerously unclassic. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be playing it the way Brad intended over here. And Brad intended us to, cross reference with hand drawn maps or whatever. You know what I mean? You just had to learn the hard way, which I love. I love that. I know that P99 devs have kind of like conceded that, like, oh, whatever, people can do what they want. If they want to use third party log scraping map software, apparently that's fine, but I don't think it's fine. Ishiwatari, I did hear about that. It happens. Accidentally port to the wrong spot. Western Waste versus Awakening Lands. Slightly different abbreviations there, but kind of similar. It's it's a little mistake, a small error that has immediate consequences. Do people not kill Wuxi? Not lately. It's up a lot. All right. I want to kill this guy, Dark Death Singer. So he's a red con, right? This is gonna be tough, but I think we can. All right, let's see. If I can land spells, I can kill him. Oh yeah, majorly twinked Drafgar. Uh, Fear resist. Off to a good start. Good thing about this guy is like 6 minute repop, and he's never hard. He's always the same. If you could kill him once, you can kill him every time. Doesn't backstab, luckily, because he was just behind me. That could have hurt. Doing it without snare now. It's fine. I started with very low mana, so pulling back here a little bit. Whoa. What's going on here? Why is this not working? Where'd he go? That was weird. Let's sit a sec. Traveling without a map was half the fun. Exactly. It's just so much more immersive. So when I used to play EQ when I was younger, um, I rely when the maps came out, I relied so heavily on the maps that you know what I mean? I wasn't appreciating the zones. I was just running around looking at the maps, not looking at my surroundings, not learning anything. Um, it wasn't really till P99 that I started to appreciate the game again the way I used to when it was old, when it was new, not when it was old. You know what I mean? Back in the day, the golden era. Part of my issue, I think I told this story right when you finally see the wall and That is such a good feeling. Or like you're getting chased by something and then you see a path or some sort of landmark where you're like, oh, thank God, I could die over here, and at least now I know some sort of description of what I saw. I mean, slash location obviously helps too, but yeah, don't always think like that. But okay, when I came back to EverQuest after the DirectX update took me out of the game, I came back like Planes of Power, something like that, and my friend was leading me around. My friend from school, showing me all the new stuff, and I'm like, it's so foggy these days. It's hard, you know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, and still giving me the tour, playing of knowledge, and I'm like, dude, I don't know how, you know what I mean? I don't know how you know your way around here. I was playing for like a month with the far clip playing at 0. You know what I mean? I couldn't see my hand in front of my face for a month. And I thought that, you know what I mean? I was complaining about it, but nobody who heard me was putting two and two together. That it's just like a setting, you know? Once I raised that far clip plane and could see, I was like, oh yeah, I love this game. But I think playing for that month with the far clip plane at 0, I really started leaning on the maps even more than I would have, I think. Squeezing a few charts. Yeah, yeah. um, I was terrified of boats. Um, I used to zone so slow. So I was sure that I would get on a boat, hit the zone line, and then end up swimming, when I finally ended. I was probably right, probably is what would have happened. I got J boots. So, yep. And then I just kind of strafe to get a little speed. Oh, it would have been always miss for me. Oh yeah, I've had these J boots probably since level 1. Honestly, I don't mess around. I got the Lev cloak over here. I wish I had the eye patch already, but I'm slacking. I still got to get the eye patch. But yeah, it's how we. It's this red 99. That's how we do. We need all the good stuff. Whoops. All right. Sort by skill level. I definitely need parry. Definitely need double attack. Oh, those are huge. Absolutely huge. Um, None of these other ones are really too important right now for me. They could be important. I'm not trying to say they're not important, but for me right now, they're not that important. I'm just gonna keep pushing to the vendor. Yeah, you got to kill the AC. You got to get a shadow rapier, and then somebody's corpse. I don't know. And 3250 gold. All to that little fast running gnome in Wrath Mountains. It could be a pain, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. All right. I got a lot of junk on me I don't need. Oh, not that much. All right, Shadow Step. Oh, that's a level 15 spell. Do I already have it? Wow. I thought it was a level 22 spell. Well, it shows what I know. What's my minute? Okay, what else do I need? Engulfing Darkness, big time. Yep, Engulfing Darkness. Feign Death is 30. Gather Shadows is 30. Heat Blood is also 30. Life Draw is 30. Spook the Dead. That's a good one. And Vampiric Embrace. That one's absolutely awesome. Right, yeah, so Najina dropped J Boots a long time ago. My first Shadow Knight got his J Boots there from Najina. With a Flowers of Happiness raid. Dead Eye. Important buffs here. Dark Empathy, that's like the heal. All right, maybe I'll get Convoke Shadow too. Dark Empathy and Convoke Shadow. Sure, why not? Just gotta run these two. And I can't cast that buff yet. You have a level 120 on live EQ. That's awesome. It must be kind of fun to have that hive stats and stuff. Yeah, Dark Empathy, hey, that could be a good one. That could be a real good one sometimes. You never know. Never know when the couple HP it's gonna be the HP that saves somebody. But, let me just give this guy some mushrooms. Between me and you know, nobody knows. Okay. Good, I'm handing him the fourth one. If you hand him three, then the next person to hand him one gets the pie, right? The fungus dung pie. So hilarious. He already made or found the dung part of the meal, he says. What? Yeah, this guy likes the pie. It's just nice to you know, get some junk to sell. Alright, speaking of junk, I'm saving this in case anybody wants to start playing Red 99. It's not much, but I'll give it to you. I'll give you whatever name stuff I find today on these upper guck names. It used to be level 85. Yeah, I had a level 85, but I gotta get back on. I gotta reinstall and then I gotta email Daybreak and be like, hey, what gives? Because yeah, I can't play right now. Let's see. Let's try and make a little room. A slight amount of room. Did I see your question? No, I'm sorry, I missed that. P99 red. No, I was always coin loot only. Sorry about that, Dreamer Sky One. I must have been in the zone. Let's see. I'm gonna buy a couple more backpacks or one more backpack. I'm gonna drop off this thing. I'm gonna mend my couple spells. Whoops, whoops. That's not how we drop it off. Mend my couple spells. And then I should have plenty of room in the back. Ooh, I gotta get a drink, actually, before I go too far. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, coin loot only, but there were different rules about who could attack who. It used to be plus or minus 8 levels. Now it's plus or minus 4 levels. And actually, there was a period in between where they called it dynamic PvP range, where it was plus or minus 4 at low level, plus or minus 6 at like mid level, and then plus or minus 8, I believe, at 40 plus. But they just put it a straight plus or minus 4 many years ago now. That's how it's been since. Did I play live PvP server? Nah, I played Moral Fool, and then I moved over to Zev. It was called Zev, which then merged with Drozzle Row. Unfortunately, I wish I played on the PvP server. I was shook. I thought my computer was too slow, and I thought I wouldn't have a good time. My friend Tree Rat was, in Flowers of Happiness, and he would always tell me what was going on, give me all the updates at school, and it sounded fun, honestly. But like I said, I was shook. I did have one troll warrior on his account, I believe on Rallis, very briefly, but it was deleted to make room for other. Um, I ended up recreating a troll warrior on Moral Fool, and then again on Zev. Yeah, he played on Sullen and Rallis, and he had a blast on both. Yeah, yeah. Rallis was the free for all item loot, and Sullen was the um, what's the word I'm looking for? Alignment based teams, good versus neutral versus evil, right? That was Sullen. All right. Anyway, back to Guck. Yeah. Right. I mean, they're not created equal. Not everybody gets barred, right? That was um that was big. Not everybody gets Necro. Not everybody gets Shadow Knight. Not everybody gets Pally. Um, Not everybody gets Druid or Ranger either, right? All right, back in it. Let's go see what we see inside this upper deck. Cleared a couple placeholders, but not all of them. Little Ludwig von. Nice last name. Love it. Same level as me. Awesome. All right, let me grab the Squire. All right. Oh shit. He's got the fork. Perfect. Yeah. The plus 10 save magic is so nice. Um, Now the current meta, right, where bows are so powerful right now, it's hard to give up a bow. But if you're not using a bow and you need a little save magic and save cold and save fire, right? The big three. Magic obviously standing head and shoulders above the rest. But either way, we like them. I know dark elves are really cool. It's true. I already have a fork in my bank, so help yourself. Or actually, this is my bag. Oh, it's in the bank. No, he has a fork too. Well, we got a fork rotten out here if anybody wants a little fork. Um, I mean, I could probably pick it up on one of my mules, but I don't. Probably just let you guys know, hey, Runebone Fork, hanging out right there. Probably about 6.5 minutes left on it. Hey, you want it? Cool. That'd be cool. I wish you luck. You see where it is, right? Just in between boardroom and the first circle bridge. Speaking of circle bridge, I'm going to the realist whole map. I wasn't happy with just one frog. I needed more. Don't you slow me. He tried. Tuck Shaman tried to slow me. Oh, Dreamer Sky. I heard about that. That's really exciting. June. That's only a few days away potentially. They haven't released a official date yet. If you find out the official date, let me know ASAP so I can plan for it. Because honestly, I would totally mess with that. I played EQ2 when it came out. In fact, I counted down the days till it came out. I was so amped. But I just didn't get into it. I played it briefly and just, went back to EQ1. I don't know what it was that I didn't quite get immersed with, but I want to give it another try. Right? No chrono. That's the way. All right. We'll pull a spider next. Oh, I didn't even pull a realist. I got one room away from realists, but either way, let's get the spider. Oops. Oh, good. Probably getting that rune bone fork right now. Already halfway through 22? Unbelievable. All right, thank you, Dreamer Sky One. I'm gonna like bookmark this or something. Well, it's probably happening soon. Because, yeah, for real, it's almost June. It's just hard to believe. You know what I mean? It felt like only yesterday it was like winter time. Just finish that stupid spider off. Can't believe it survived that. Weather's so cold. Oh yeah, it was a cold week here, or the end of the week. Got a little chilly. Not like below freezing or nothing, but it was, you know, not as nice. Hey, thank you. Captain Lung Whistle, what's going on? Good morning. 60% now. I gotta refill my coffee. I think I'm gonna pull one more frog, one more room of frogs, and then go grab my coffee after that. There's a Jasper on the large spider. Any tallies with BP, you might be happy to hear that. Ah, here he is, the realist himself. All right, realist is level 22 in this circumstance. Ugh, slowed me. Trying to fear this guy so he stops healing himself. But can't always get what we want, you know? Yeah, duoing with the dude right now. I think we got Captain Lung Whistle on the way. So, oh yeah, we got a group forming up. There we go. Finally land a fear. No snare though. Get that snare. There it is. Hey, Splendid Genesis, what's up? How you doing this morning? Just well, he's casting. Man, so annoying. All right, I'll just wait for that realist to come back. The fear wore off at the stupidest spot, to be honest. Under the circle bridge. Ooh, I got a disease cloud myself. Getting chain mezzed. All right, there we go. I can't get mez now. I mean, I can, but it wears off every tick. How about that? Stole my J boots. Legit. This realist is brutal right now. Been fighting this thing for like 10 minutes. Oh man. I'm sure it'll run out of mana eventually, so Now that the slow is off me, right? For the XP, and he might drop something cool. I'll let Ludwig von take it if so. If it drops the single charge C and Viz. I mean, either way, Ludwig von might enjoy this drop, right? Oh, two of them! That's what's up, because it is bonus loot right now. So there's your single charge C and Viz, which, you know, on blue or green, cool novelty at best. Waste of bag space at worst, you know. But over here on the PvP server, trust me when I say people use invisibility to their advantage. If you're somebody who can't see invis, you're gonna want some sort of way to do it. And yeah, the XP was awesome. 71% thereabouts. Ludwig von just realized that I'm also getting mezzed by the AoE. Yeah, yeah, that's Red 99. We got the friendly fire on, which is cool. I don't. It's cool. I used disease cloud on myself, so I'm not like locked down anymore. Took me a while to finally get the disease cloud to to land. Had to wait for it to wear off. But now the mez hits me and then wears off. Hits me, wears off. It's fine. Oh yeah, let me get the J boots back on. Got dispelled during the fight, but honestly, it's probably gonna fade during that fight anyway. It's such a long fight. Look at this motley crew. I'll be right back. Let me refill my coffee. Um, nah, even if we're grouped, because he has a red name, right? So we're in the same, we're in the group together, but we're in PvP range. So, if I'm close enough, I'm gonna get hit. But like, if he was higher level, like Vril is out of my range right now, anti-pyretic's out of my range. When I hit C, they're indifferent. Ludwig, it says he's threatening. Um, Yeah, we got to be careful about that. It requires a slightly different strategy when we're doing the AOEs. We got to stand further apart or not be in our level ranges. But you know, small price to pay for the freedom to take camps by force. We don't wait in lines on Red 99. We take what we want. To the victor goes the spoils. You know, it's immersive. But I'll be right back. I'll have a little more mana. I'll have a little more coffee in the cup, and we're going to go for another 6 hours, believe it or not. It's a solid stream today, just as it is every Sunday Swamptacular Splash Fest 2025. You know what I'm saying? All right, be right back. All right. Excellent. Actually, it's hard to read that, huh? It says excellent because it's Mr. Burns of Simpsons fame. Anyways, let's let's click on J Boost one more time. All right. Sorry, just remembering what I was doing. Where were we? What were we doing here? Captain Long Whistle, you're welcome to bring whatever you want. I'm level 22, so I can group with as high as 33 or as low as I don't know, 15. All right. Dark Blue Frog, you're going down. Level 23 is right around the corner. Oh, thank you, Vril. Thank you for this huge damage shield. All right. Starts to get a little tougher. Once all the easy stuff's down, you gotta go a little deeper, a little anyways. This coffee is gonna elevate my energy, you know? Still waking up. The sun's up. I think it's supposed to be decently nice today. I sure hope so. Stick in the rain. It wasn't too bad yesterday, though. It was like on and off. Oh, yeah. 23's coming. Oops. Wrong turn. Where'd this guy go? Did he run to the zone line? Well, this Gaz Knight will be back. Oof. It's pulling ads. A couple ads is okay, but we'll call these auto pulls, you know? They're still auto pulling. Wonderful day. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I gotta. There we go. Yeah, it's getting a little crazy here, but we do have damage shield. I can't believe that the one that was running hasn't gotten enough health to just turn around and come back yet. Ding 23. We're gonna celebrate that in a moment. I'll try to stand a little further away. Alright, this gosh is almost dead. There we go. See, I'm mezzed, but the disease cloud, when it ticks, it wakes me up. There we go. If I had a little more, I should have kept the rune bone fork on me. That might have came in handy right now. But shiny brass shield's also another +10. Every little bit will help. All right. Honestly, that was really good XP. Let's start celebrating. Dance and cheer. Level 23 already. Hey everybody, what's going on? Thank you for being here. We're just getting started. That's of course a little inside joke. If you don't know, you're gonna know. And if you are hating, if you're a hater, slash rude for you. Sir Pac, how you doing? It's good to see you. I'm gonna do a slash salute. Just for Sir Pac. There you go. Thank you, Sir Pac. Thank you for being here. Good. I'm glad to hear it. "14-man land party. Hell yeah. Dude, speaking of Memorial Weekend, you know it's a bonus on P99 right now. Little bonus loot, little bonus XP. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Question of the day. Hey, I'm gonna introduce that in about 1 hour. Yeah, I gotta build hype for it first. We gotta get all hyped up. 8 a.m. Question of the day. Um, I don't know why I make these weird rules. It's a little arbitrary, but this is just how I'm doing it. Hide corpse looted. I'm one of these guys. I'm just gonna grab what I want and looking at the who list. Who list is getting longer. Server's waking up. All right, now that I'm 23, and I still pull all those. I was like, maybe I won't pull all the spiders this time. Got a bunch of them. 30% in already. That's crazy. I might. I might change which snare I use. I'm using clinging still. I have engulfing now. I might. I might upgrade it on the spell bar. Probably about time. Oh, hey, Chester. Come here, buddy. Wish I could get Chester to hop up. It's been so long. Come here, buddy. Okay. Let's see here. These are green. These last two. But I'm getting combat skill up, so I'm probably gonna get XP. Yeah, terrific. Yeah, let's get you in the group. Oh, he must be invisible. Just ran past you. Yeah, can't see it. Are you invisible? There you are. I'm just blind. Okay. Going this side of the spiders, the far side. We probably killed like most of the frogs from down here because they were pulling themselves. But I want to start clearing towards the warden. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, they rooted me. All right. There we go. There we go. Hey, Chester, come here. He's causing a ruckus in the other room. I can hear him. All right. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, yeah, it's still decent XP. dark blue. Let me check on this cat. He wrapped himself up in the shower curtain and was meowing. It was very silly. I opened up the shower curtain and he scampered away, looking back at me. He's like, he's being silly right now. Come here, buddy. He knows what I want. He knows how to. Um, all right. Anyways, let's go down the ramp. It must be the cat or a crocodile. he he's being a little wacky, man. He just ate, so he's like just in scamper mode. All right, we're pushing deep. These ones are probably a little too easy, but that's fine. Upcoming frogs are going to be just right. Oh my god, all the fizzles. There's a nice dark blue. Halfway through 23. This is. I knew it was going to be nice, fast, easy levels. So I didn't know it was going to be this nice, fast, and easy. So far, anyway. So, I'm about to be getting to an even better spot. Okay. I'm going towards the warden. Yeah, we're okay. We're doing fine. Double attacks going up, dodge is going up. Could use some parry skill ups. That's for sure. There's a parry skill up, 59. Channeling 38. Oh, I gotta cast a lot more stuff. Okay. Oh, another one. How nice. How nice. %70 in. Mesh leggings. Potentially nice. Are you killing it? Okay. Okay. I'm pulling. This one's yellow. This is the placeholder for the warden. This is what I was working towards, you know? Um, Great room. Right up our alley right now. You know? We can pull from, we'll go in there. We can pull towards the Shinward room. I think that'll keep us busy for a while. Come here, Winnie. She's she's all zany right now too. Both of them. They got the zoomies. All right, let me kill these Shin warriors, and then looks like we need a small med break. Um, Nothing too serious, but man, at least it's not healing itself like the realist was. That was a crazy fight. Next spell level, I believe, is 30, right? You got to go from 22 to 30. That's 8 levels. It's kind of rough. 20's huge. Be right back. All right, I'm back. I just noticed I don't have my UI set exactly the way I've been doing it. Let me try to fix that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Must be 8 wide, 2 deep, and centered-ish. All right. I know it looks a little weird, but picture you're looking on a vertical video on your phone. You know what I'm talking about. One of them reels or one of them TikToks. When you look at it on your phone, picture everything on the left chopped off, on the right chopped off. You're just seeing the center. That's all the relevant stuff, right? You see the group window, you see the target, you see my HP, you see the buffs, you see all the chat that matters. It's a little weird. It's not like, I'm not doing it for my sanity. I'm not doing it for ease of play. It's for, you know, the real. It's for the vertical video. Um, I like it this way. I think it works out. I'm not cutting out context. I don't have to like piece videos together. Earlier, back in the day, a couple of years ago when I was uploading TikToks, I would put the whole screen small, and obviously you lose a lot of detail there, but you'd have everything. And then I started experimenting with chopping stuff together so that you could see it a little more readable, but it was labor, to get it together, to get it right. Um, it was hard to do. So now, it's chopped ahead of time. So that's why it looks as weird and crazy as it does. I know it's weird. But anyway, let's lock them and turn off the context menus. If you don't keep your stuff locked, you might accidentally drag it around in the heat of the moment. That's not good. And in fact, the context menus in general are troublesome. They get in your way. You're trying to loot a corpse and you accidentally right click something and pop up a menu instead. That's not good during PvP. Okay, so now that everything's locked, Alt O, allow context menus, right? Where is it? Yeah, turn that off. Okay, now everything's locked and good and out of the way. Chester's on his little chair. It's kind of squeaky. He's got a little armchair. Chairman Chester. Oh, you guys want to go do funguses? Yeah, we can do funguses. Why not? Actually, no. We're going to Warden Room. That was my plan. Let's go back to my plan. You're slow and your mez are both A. Yeah, yeah. Hey, it's whatever. You're still helping, you know? Gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, about to ding. About to hit 24. I wish I could see the particle effects of dinging. Once upon a time, I used to see it. I don't know what I turned off or whatever. Ding 24. First we dance, and then we cheer, we wave, we salute, and we say, "Hey, you, yes, you. Thanks for being here." You know, we're just getting started. That's of course a little inside joke. If you don't get it, I'm sure you'll figure it out. But that being said, we got a lot of levels to go. So you know, slash rude for the haters, and a you know, a big bow to everybody else. I'm sure my group would appreciate me actually attacking this frog. Yes, yes, Ding 24. Thank you. I don't think there's anything too exciting happening at 24. Move in right here. I'm going to show you around. Show everybody around. Hey, everybody, check it out. So this spot right here where I'm standing, would be the Froglock Warden. Already killed the placeholder. That was that high level Shin warrior or whatever. And other than that, you know, it's just a nice easy room. Could sit in here. Nice chill spot. There's plenty of chill spots, honestly. Just a cool spot. Right in the middle of the zone. We're like interior upper Guck, you know, there's no zone line in sight. Um, the Warden. Who kills the Warden? Well, maybe Ludwig von will appreciate killing the Warden because the drops are Rogue and Bard only, but I don't know. Neither one might be a huge upgrade for him. We'll see. You're already wearing an FBSS, I assume. We'll see. Oh, oh, oh! You're definitely gonna like this then. Cloth cord, yeah, we can do better than that for you. Split paw hide gloves. Oh yeah, we'll get you some elf skin, some troll hide, you know. I just assumed you had a FBSS. Um, we do we do see plenty of those. Okay, so this room's done now. There is a little secret chill spot, right? Swim. And end up in this spot where the camera kind of glitches. Look how weird the camera is if you go third person, right? You can like kind of lose it. It looks so weird when that happens. Well, yeah, let's get you some gear down here then, for sure. We'll see some stuff. Okay. So anyway, that's the Warden room. I'm gonna pull to there. That's gonna be our home base. This is towards Shinlord, right? Up this way. And that way is towards the fungus farm. We were above the fungus farm earlier on the bridge. But I accidentally just opened the Amazon app on the computer. I don't even freaking have an Amazon app when I opened it. Whoops. I hit the Windows key by accident, which, you know, never good when you pop up the start menu instead of, you know, what you're trying to do. Um, but then furthermore, I clicked something on the start menu. Apparently I do have the Amazon app. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to click it, but that's not what I was trying. We're good. Level 25, you know, it's going to be a little harder than 24 was. 25 is going to be a hell level, but I mean, with the bonus going on, no better time, no better crew. What do you think? That's about 15% in? No, that's about 20% in. It's flying. Absolutely flying. Like trying to pull another one. I just don't know where I'm at. There you go. Ooh, is that player named Wrestling? Raceland? I like it. Good name. All right. Honestly, it's like unbelievable XP. And by the time we get to near the Shin Lord, I think we're gonna have repops in this room. I don't think we're gonna be able to clear Shin Lord for a couple levels, but who knows? Who knows? Might be surprised. Speaking of surprises, that's a blind. That's a big blind. Cheers. Still can't see. There it is. Um, let's see. See how deep we can get into there before repops. I'm just gonna snare this. Oh, never mind. I got rooted, so whatever plan I had is out the window. Okay. As I was saying, I'm just gonna snare this. I'm gonna get it nice and low. I'm running to pull another. need a little lower, so it's like, you know, not doing much. It's still trying to heal itself. I might as well just stay and kill it. No chain pull this time. If I fear, let me switch out my snare. Oh, repop. Yellow con repop. Alright. I was about to mem snare. So I don't actually have snare up right now. It was regrettable. Mm. My channel is just not good. Alright. Engulfing Darkness, yes. What was the other spell? I feel like I'm missing the crucial one here. Deadeye. Let's get Deadeye up there. Yeah, I should do it. So the rest of the ones in the room should be repopping soon too, but I'm trying to pull a little deeper. Those don't usually add. The two on top of the tower. You would think, with their nice vantage point, they'd be like the first ones to add on you, but you saw it. The first time I pulled the placeholder, pulled it right past the two tower ones. So they didn't care. They don't see. They're like too high up or whatever. The posts block their view. Whatever it is, they suck. They're stupid. But we'll kill them. We'll kill them at our leisure when they spawn. I feel like in Classic they were probably a little more aggressive, but maybe not. I don't think I ever made it this deep into Upper Guck in, 99 to 2000. Not on purpose anyway. I'd usually, you know, get a little panicked around the circle bridge. I'd definitely fallen off it before, needed help. A couple yellow cons, huh? Or one yellow con, one blue con. Come on. Let me snare. Flippy Darkpaw, there you are. Hey, you're just in time. We're just getting started over here. How you been? Great to see you. We got the question of the day coming up soon. 14 minutes away till the introduction of today's question of the day. Why do I hype it up for 2 hours before I ask it? I don't know. Maybe that's the real question. But I do. It's one of the many traditions we got around here. But hey, good morning. Already dinged 3 times. Celebrated every single one. Oh, it's a holiday bonus weekend right now. We got a little 50% XP boost, so we're taking full advantage of that. What better place to do it than Upper Guck? You know? Lower Guck? Maybe. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're trying to beat the Shin Lord first, right? It's kind of like the progression. You gotta beat Upper Guck before you go to Lower Guck. That's just my opinion. You gotta slap these frogs around. Get down to max kill on sight, you know? Scowls ready to attack to the max. Um, and then climb. And climb to their good graces by killing the undead frogs that plague them. You know? That's the order. That's the way I do it. But that's just me. Um, Pewee. Maybe it's short for powerful Chewy. Maybe it's short for petty Chewy. You know? It's hard to tell these days. But all right, another yellow and a dark blue. I'm just gonna keep another couple frogs that are like in prime position to be like guardians of the area, but they're just like don't. Can I sit? They probably don't even care if I sit. Yeah. You gotta like get up in their face, which I love. Just funny. You know what I mean? Like, you know what the intention was. The intention was for them to be aggressive. More like shopkeepers. I know, right? That'd be cool. Imagine a frog vendor down here. I would love that. Frog banker, frog vendor. Like it'd be a terrific reward for grinding the faction. Yeah, that's a yellow con. This caster's a blue. Oh, I got looted. Stuck in the middle. I don't have an indoor instant cast. So I can't refresh my spells. I can't like chain life taps together the way I normally recover from a situation like this, right? Just life tap, life tap, life tap every round. I gotta do like every other round right now. It's the global cooldown. If we were outside, J-Boots would save my ass right now. Seen somebody stream on Quarm. He had Froglock Illusion with gear slash robe visible on an old school model. That's awesome. I like the sound of that. They're doing some cool stuff over there, can't lie. Just wish it was PvP server. I remember getting hit up to be told like, hey, they're gonna do PvP on Quarm. You know, like asterisks, footnote, you know what I mean? Footnote saying like if a certain team won the Super Bowl, it was gonna be PvP for like 15 minutes one time. It's like, oh. And that team didn't win the Super Bowl or whatever. It honestly had something to do with a football game. I remember that. The results of a football game uh, was the condition upon which it would activate PvP mode that one time for that short time, you know? And it didn't happen, so I'm glad I didn't get all excited for it. But, well, I mean, that being said, it's still EverQuest. I respect the architecture. Um, it's just I got a need. I know what I like. I know what I need, and I need to not have to deal with camp checks. I don't like that. I like the immersion of, you know, taking what we want or not, you know? No lines, no drama. Okay, fine. There's still drama, but it's funnier drama. I gotta drink some water. Be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had to drink a little water. I was feeling the effects of the coffee. Sometimes it hits me. It hit me. But, wow, it dispelled my breeze. How rude. Sorry, I'm full mana. I'm not gonna sweat it right now. Okay, now 80 mana. Oh yeah, it's almost time for the question of the day. I got a good one for you today. It's not exactly EverQuest specific, but it could be, you know? It might be EverQuest answers. Might not be, but we'll see. 5 minutes. 5 minutes till the question of the day. And here's those the guys in the watchtower watching everything except what's going on in the room. Whoa. Whoa, where'd they go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna We got a lot incoming. This is bad.
There he is.
I know Flippy Darkbot's true. I'm zoning these. This is a little too spicy. Holy shit. You see all that? Oh no! I got rooted. Oh boy. Okay, root off. Root off the red-nosed reindeer. Splint Genesis, you saw that? Oh my god. Ah! Stunned! Come on, let me free. Let me go. I didn't do anything to deserve this. Oh no, I'm blind! Alright. Instinct will guide me. Instinct. Don't fail me now. I'm rooted. Um, this isn't good. This isn't good. No! Instinct guided me, maybe, but the root landed at some point. Uh, that was crazy. I pull them off the tower, and instead of, coming off the tower, they, they warped. I don't know for what reason or to where, but there was so many. There was like the whole north side of the zone coming straight at me. Maybe if I had immediately booked, I might have made it. But by the time I decided I better get out of here, it was too late. Yeah, at least I didn't go too far. I was thinking about running to the swamp or running to Lower Guck. Lower Guck was closer. And since I had the levitate, I was smooth sailing. I was thinking that levitate would really help. Everybody got a plan until that blind sticks and then that root gets buried in the bar. And then the plan's gone along with my HP bar. I let the little fungus live. Yeah. Ishiwatari, you like those guys? You like the little fungies? Enchanters aren't good at tanking. Huh? You just got to chain rune. Just bring a couple stacks of paradots. Then you can tank. You can tank all day. Ugh. I didn't man a single spell. Anyway, yeah. That blind. Brutal. I said before, all plans go out the window and you get rooted. That goes like double for blind.